anyways, so I'm just doing an update video while I'm driving this thing, because I'm taking it for its monthly little spin. Because everything rattles like a son of a bitch. But anyways, not much is going on. I'm not sure what I'll be making for videos anymore. So yeah, a little early in the month to be starting this, but that's alright. It's supposed to start dipping down into the 20s after about 2 or 3 days from now. It's supposed to dip down to the 20s, whatnot. So I'm going to, of course, I'm going to wash Big Red one more time. I just got to wash the fenders and the footrests again. That's about all that's dirty on it. But yes, you see that there's still hay bales out here. Well, I'm not really sure what's going on, but I think I have an idea of the reason why the young guy hasn't shown up yet. Well, I'm thinking because it's been too rainy and the ground's not dry. I think it's dry enough. It's not really supporting me very well. It's supporting me a little bit, but I'm trying to get my trail back over here. For some reason I made it over there and it's rougher than hell over there, so I'm gonna try to put it over here. There's a little bit. There's one good dip there, but that's about it. But yeah. So my bet is he's probably going to wait until it freezes out. Well, it's supposed to start freezing in the next, well, you know, a few days. So, yeah. But I finally got caught up, basically doing what I had to do. I finished chopping leaves. I washed the John Deere. I cleaned it out the best I could. And I put her away. I put him away, or whatever. So he's asleep now, and he's underneath the covers, or the cover. It's got the battery tender on him and whatnot. So I'm done with the John Deere now. I figured, well, I'm done playing with that now, and I can come play with this a little bit. Because I don't drive this thing nearly enough. Of course, we don't really have a use for it, but it is nice to have it when we do need it. But kind of would like to get some damn use out of it, but whatever. It's coming handy past summer though, moving trees and stuff. So don't have to put all the wear and tear on the 400 or even on Big Red. This thing can handle it no problem. Most trees I've just been taking them in one big tree, you know, don't have to cut them up or anything, because this tractor doesn't even know that they're back there. But yeah, I imagine he'll be coming pretty soon. No, I imagine probably next week when it gets down into the 20s. You know, he's just kind of waiting for the ground. It's kind of dumb because we get a week of maybe no rain. But, you know, we don't get no sun, really. You see it's clouding over again. And, well, it's been cloudy all day, actually. And, yeah. And if it's not raining, then it's, you know, probably super cold, or, you know, it's just not in our favor. So I don't know. bales, but I mean, that's up to him. But he's probably, like I said, he's probably going to wait until the ground freezes good enough. I would do that too. I just wait. So there's no sense. See, the thing is too, with the soft ground, you know, he brings his big semi down. Well, that semi holds a lot of bales, so you can imagine what kind of weight would be on that trailer and semi. So he'd put some massive ruts in our field if he came when it was wet. But you know, we had a good week of you know, no rain. Well, he's probably busy picking his own shit, you know. So what can you do? Besides, hope he gets them out soon enough. I hope he doesn't plan on leaving them in here all winter. So that's not ideal, but I mean, again, they're his bales, so he can do whatever he wants with them. We've already picked our share, so you know, we need more fucking bales. I don't know. It'll help once we can sell 3 cows. I mean, I got to sell my bull. My uncle's going to sell one of his cows, that mother that doesn't produce milk. And then he's thinking about selling the calf that came out of her because she's not really grown. I think she's growing a little bit though, but the problem is that next year she might be ready for, you know, breeding. But the thing is, her size is the problem, right? She's just too small. So what can he do, right? So he's got to think about that. We know that the mother's going, and of course then my bull's going too. So yeah. Give you an update on the bull. I know I made a video, I suppose a few days ago. Well, yeah, I don't know. I don't keep track of that shit. You know, I've been trying to get the bull nice and tame and everything. Trying to tear up this field too bad. I don't want to do that. I'll make my turns nice and wide so tires don't slip and dig. But the bull's been acting. Well, it's not funny or anything. He's actually been acting very tame. He's doing actually pretty good now. The last couple times I've gone over there, I've been able to, you know, pet the shit right out of him. That's actually a good thing. Hopefully when it comes time to ship him, he'll be a lot easier to handle. That's kind of why I'm doing it, because I need to see if, I mean, every bull will act different, so it's hard to really know, but yeah, you can see the ruts I'm kind of leaving. This ground's not completely hard yet. You know, because we just seeded it last year, but so yeah. So, you know, that's kind of the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing to them. So I can kind of get them tame. And then when they're tame, then they'll be easier to, you know, to load. I'm just trying it as an experiment to see if it'll work. You see videos on YouTube of it working really good, but you know, I got bad luck, so I don't know how it's gonna work out for me. But I don't know. Last couple times I've been going over there, he's been doing pretty good. He won't run away from me. I can pet him. He's even been trying to headbutt me again. He used to do that when he was a little calf. He would try to headbutt me in the leg. You know, back then, I mean, even when he was little, it hurt. Now, I gotta be careful because he'll tear my leg right off. So I try to make sure he doesn't do that, but he's been kind of gentle though when he does do it. I think he knows that he's much stronger than me, so maybe he's being gentler that way. I don't know. I don't know if they can really. I don't think they know much about humans. Besides, you know, hey, we're the ones that are giving you food and water and a place to sleep, you know, so that's all they know. This fucking bale's been in my way for like ever. I had to push it that one time. So you can see what the fuel gauge is doing. See how it kind of bounces? Yeah, that's what it's doing. It's not, obviously it's not reading that it's completely full, but it is completely full. The problem is it's actually been coming out. Looks like it's coming out again. It's coming out of the cap. I think the young guy says the cap needs a new seal on it to stop that. I probably should order one. It'd be a cheap fix. So I don't know. It'd be kind of nice to know what my cow has this year. Hopefully she'll calf. Or I mean, yeah, she'll calf. She'll calf in, well, it'd be almost spring of 2019. So, hopefully she's pregnant. That's what I'm worried about. Now I know there's ways you can test it and stuff. I don't think you could tell yet, even though it's been a few months since the bull was here. There goes a deer way over there. I kind of with that are just, you know, we don't bother. We just, if it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't. And the torque amplifier has been a lot more jumpier too the last while there. So, but yeah, me and the young guy, we use our torque amplifiers for the wrong reasons. I watched a video on YouTube about it. A guy was talking about these things. These torque amplifiers are only designed for when you're heavy pulling, like doing disking, and you happen to get into a real tough area, like a real hard area. Basically, when you put it into low, it puts the transmission in there, you know, it cuts the speed down, but it kind of, I think, gives the transmission more torque. So then you're, you know, so you can pull through a little harder, or, you know, faster or whatever. But unfortunately, we use our TAs for different reasons. I mean, I've used mine from when I was chisel plowing, but it always stayed in low because it gave me the right amount of ground speed that I needed. So I try not to really use the torque amplifier too much. I like it in low though because it's easier. It's a little bit slower. Better if we're up in the there, right there. It's just better up in the yard, you know. Of course, most people would just shift in the low and then put their transmission in second or third, but I don't think I really want to do that. There goes a vehicle. Lots of vehicles. But yeah. Another fun fact. Wow. Yeah, there's a ditch coming up here. I'm going to turn around and I'll go back the other way. I happened to see a oh, don't complain. I didn't even have the steering that tight, didn't think. Anyway, somebody's selling a John Deere snowblower. Close to home. I don't know what size it is. He didn't say. I seen it hanging on the bulletin board there in town. Of course, won't give a price. You got to call. It looks like it would actually be a 1032. It's kind of big, but I don't know if I'm gonna. I don't know what I might call this weekend. I don't really want to call. Should have called earlier, but I didn't want to call during the day because I figured, well, probably at work. But that was the cell phone number because it said cell on the end. Well, I was like, well, shit. that's your cell phone number. I'm not gonna call you at work. You're probably not gonna answer it anyway. He'll save himself the BS and not even bother. Then we're gonna cheat and go this way because I said so. This was from my uncle a while back. We'll use it today, I guess. Instead of going all the way around. But the problem with that John Deere, well, he says it runs. I could have went and looked at it, but because I actually did drive past it. It's sitting out in the yard. But I didn't want to go onto the property, you know, without them knowing about it. Even though on the paper it says, come on by. Well, yeah, I probably got to call them first. Right? So, I think that's what I'll do. I'll just call. Probably don't need the lights on yet, but turn them on. But, the problem with that snowblower is that it's got the small chute on it, and I don't like that. I like the big one. My uncle's 1032 has the big chute on it. That I like. So, but unfortunately the small, or that other one doesn't. It's got the fucking small chute. I know one guy managed to find an Aaron's one that would actually fit, that came off an Aaron's machine. I want to find a John Deere one, and yeah, find one off a junk machine or something. You know, probably could look at junkyards. There'd probably be one there or something. But I know a lot of people are, well, a few anyway. I had made that video about the snow blowers. Everyone's like, oh, you gotta go get a fucking Aaron's, you gotta go get a fucking Aaron's, or wow, I said that wrong. Go get a Honda. It's like, well, for a Honda, it'll be probably about $3,500 when all said and done. You know, I'm not complaining about the price, don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining about it. It's just, can I come up with that kind of cash, you know? Now, if this guy's selling that John Deere blower for, I suppose, less than $600, it probably would be okay, but the problem too is, if I go ahead and save up the money, try to save up the money, of course, you know, will it be there? I know Crazy GD kids like, well, those John Deere blowers were made by, I think it was Aaron's, he said. I can't remember. I think it was Aaron's. Probably, I don't know, but, well, you know, we have a John Deere 1032 snowblower, and for how old the motherfucker is, it's been working pretty good for us. We haven't had any issues with it. Well, we've had issues with it. But we haven't had any, you know, major issues. I know that it needed a new fuel line last year. It needed a new fuel line. So we had one made up. A few other things it needed. I mean, it is getting tired, so it probably needs to be retired, or it needs to be repowered. Well, if it gets repowered, I'm gonna put a Honda engine on it. But I mean, yeah, it's definitely. I don't know. Everyone likes Troy-Bilt too. Troy-Bilt's a little cheaper, but I don't know. Got a while yet to see what happens, but I would rather get the Honda, you know, save me the bullshit. I wouldn't mind putting a snowblower on the back of this son of a bitch, because I ain't using it for nothing else, so why not fucking blow snow with it? But brand new snowblower, you're talking at least $5,000 or $6,000 for a new one, unless you can find a pretty good used one. I can find good used ones. I found some actual international blowers, but they don't say really what category hitch they'll fit to. Some will say it and some won't. Well, I need a category 3, you know, 540 or 1000 PTO. I don't really care what PTO because I can run both. But I would rather, you know, the 3-point hitch size and the PTO. That's really all I care about. But everyone's telling me to get those ones up in Canada because they're way better than, you know, the big blue ones. Because they're all steel. Well, yeah, they probably are, because Canada knows how to make their shit. I don't think they really outsource their shit like America does. Americans get too fucking lazy. Let's go get all our goddamn shit from fucking China. Come on, America, you know our fucking Chinese shit isn't worth a shit. All it's worth is fucking being paperweight. Sorry, it was needed. Haven't revved it up that hard yet, so yeah, I don't know. Only time will tell, boys, what I get. Yeah, I hope to get a snowblower. I don't know, it kind of sounds like this winter's not going to be that bad, but they ain't ever fucking writing about it. They don't know what the hell they're even talking about 99% of the freaking time. So, yeah, anyways, guys, I guess I'm going to take off. Just want to give you a little update. Got the tractor running. Whatever else. So, update on that. Update on the bull. So, yeah. So, I don't know what my next video will be about, but we'll see. It's going to probably be a little while. Videos are going to start slowing down, you know, so. I am thinking about buying a video game, because I haven't bought a video game in probably like a good year. I'm thinking about buying Red Dead Redemption 2. And I don't know if you guys want to see a gameplay or that or not. I don't know if you want it on this channel or my gaming channel. I won't make any money off it on my gaming channel, but it is what it is. So if I do buy that game, and if you guys want to see a gameplay of it, let me know in the comments. If not, then I won't bother. I'm not going to waste my time. That's up to you guys. So, but yeah, anyways, guys, I guess I'm going to take off. So I guess have a good day and stuff. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Take her easy.